It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He lucky he was wide open.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He lobs it deep middle. Full extension, and he brings it in! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Yellow, our side.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, he got it. Interception.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
On the give, this is Irving. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Run.
running right. It's Irving. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 43. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
33. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Point it right. Real. What's up?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Alert.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Leo Chanel makes the play. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow! Yellow! Watch out!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Yellow! Watch out!
On the draw, it's Pacheco. Brushes him off with ease. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll motion Brown right. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Watch out!
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Runs inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
15, 15. Hey, grip left. Sight.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
side.
It's Pacheco again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs looking at 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And Leo should have 2 picks on him.
And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, 43, 15.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Wow, wide open here, complete. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
57 colors. Right side.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right side.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow, yellow. Attack.
Throwing is Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Attack.
They'll run. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Baker. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a
I'm getting my headset 1 second. Oh, fuck.
Trying for the deep ball.
Yo, what glitch play is this kid doing?
Complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
What's the score in the game?
Chop some of the lead off before the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
McLaughlin has it on the team.
Oh,
and he's
there we
ready
go.
to
My
send
shit was
this
muted.
flying.
What was the score of your game?
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30.
You trying to say what? It looked like a Hicken Hall. That's why I said it.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they
I'm
do.
playing the Bucks right now. He just scored a last second TD for half.
Down throw, Mahomes. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
What's your record?
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in
Trying to get
just a
my
moment.
running back some fucking yards for his challenge. Yeah, he keeps doing this play. He did it twice and no one's covering his receiver. He's wide open both times. The Titans, that's all he does. I heard that's all he does, the motion plays.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Why, what do you say?
And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30.
Were you watching the stream or somebody else?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the
My
season.
rookie got his fucking pick.
And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First
What's
and
name
10.
said he'd be doing shit. That's all he runs is glitch, the fucking the motion shit. Joe told me all about that.
Running up the middle, Pacheco.
Oh,
He
fuck.
gets clobbered behind the line.
How many yards rushing do I got with Pacheco right
Well, he
now?
was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead,
He says I can only
he's
beat
now
him
forced
deep
to
every
pick
time
himself
with
from
Herbie,
behind
so
the
I'm trying
line,
not to really do
thanks
that
to a
on him.
great effort defensively.
I'm doing some other shit.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 4 on that
Still
play.
talking, huh?
So now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Oh, you're gonna pick game of the week?
Butker
You're gonna
on
pick
now to
like
kick
2 of
this
them.
one away.
Mikey?
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
There's not many games. They might fucking, you can pick the Giants game real quick, but they're about to play pretty soon. You might have to kick the Chargers too. You don't respond.
They're out in
He hasn't even been in the game
that
this league that long, and he hasn't played 1 game.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch made by Bucky Irving. On the move, past the 40. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was
Who you play next, Mikey?
You need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Mikey.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Finds a man right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They kick the running back in motion. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the give to Irving. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They send a man in motion. And he could have a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across
How the fuck is my player offside?
A first down after all.
Wow.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Irving. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain for them.
Might
And
get
now
it.
it'll be 2nd and goal. Mayfield now. Blitz coming.
This dude just fucking keep against some crazy dumb shit.
As close as you can get.
He's not gonna win,
Just
but
an
still be
incompletion.
getting some dumb shit.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing Baker. And they're going to take this to the end zone.
Oh, he
for
got
Tampa
that.
Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the
What's he
lead
still
7
talking to?
3rd. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Mikey, you still talking shit to you?
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming
Yeah,
all
I
the
can
way
tell
out
because
to
you're
the
not paying
30-yard
attention to anything I'm
line.
saying. Ugh. Oh well, he suspended this player. Fuck him. He's playing.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. Jukes one defender. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point by
3 touchdowns with Pacheco. He says all I could do is throw it on him.
Stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away.
You still on the game or did you get off?
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30.
Yeah.
Not the
See if you can
25
find
on
2
the
games if you
touchback.
can. So we can fucking pick it. What's his name say we didn't pick one this week? He goes, you didn't pick any last week. I was like, yeah, no. So let's do 2 this week. Pacheco, 149 yards rushing.
Drive starts
That's when I
out
heard
with
of
the
it
1st
in
and 10.
games. I go take a shower.
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
You just got. What's happening? Oh, the
Running back
plays.
sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here.
Oh.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense
That's funny.
comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in
Oh, that's
formation
fucking funny.
now. Sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper.
Did you end up answering it?
His work begins at the 31. And he can't evade the coverage.
Did you end up answering it?
Stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt.
No, I'm going
And
to
the
pass it
Chiefs
all over
will
him
get
again.
set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Pistol now for Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
I threw a pick 6. I'm trash.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return.
You taking the Jets or you
slowly
taking the
come together
Texans?
In front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
That's what
I
I
think
took.
even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene
gotten
out
better,
of a
huh?
movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane.
Did
and the
I? I'll
blitz
whoop his
comes
ass when I
just
play him
in
this
the
season.
nick of
Wait,
time
did I
to
play him
wipe
this
out
year?
the would-be
I don't know if I played.
tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Only one
Both times I
remains in
played
our
him, I blew him
final
out.
game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd.
He's still going, that kid?
This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as
Keep
it's
hiking
sent
home.
away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play.
No,
In the
there's sometimes
pass,
I'd be
it's a
fucking
touchback
feel
to
like I
the
hiking home, I ain't gonna lie.
A new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he probably didn't have 88, 90 speed quarterback either.
From the 34. Vacates quickly
Who?
left side.
Oh, your dear?
And he's out of bounds just past
Nice.
looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues
That's
forward.
good.
That's just
Send them, I got a third.
Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, I threw a pick. He was so wide open, too.
They needed.
He was so wide open.
Buccaneers have some
I gotta remember
news
that's the running back
on
throwing the ball, too.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
He was so wide open.
They've got
That's
first down
funny.
from the 31.
He's mad. Usually everyone's gotta brag about it. Don't have it like that, too.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
You know what I mean?
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A
Oh,
bit
fuck, I gotta
surprising
fix
QB
this.
still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing again is Baker. On target to Godwin. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through.
This dude's talking about how he's got 3 superstar receivers and he haven't done shit really all game.
To a nice route and catch, to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Baker throwing again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. A good defensive play breaks
He's
that
still
one up.
going?
And now it's 2nd down.
Oh,
I
throwing
think
shit
it's
up.
fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie.
Yeah, I'm up 14 with 4 minutes left. Fucking, I tried doing that running back
Push their offense.
throw ball of the road ball play. I sent my receiver on the right on a deep streak.
Drop to the incompletion.
Fucking, he
Here
was
comes
wide
the
open. He
second down
underthrew it and he picked it. I gotta remember that was a running back though, you know?
Mayfield to throw again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators.
That's when I heard
One
but fucking change his game to
alligator,
the
two
show from my wife gets
alligators,
home.
three
I'm
alligators.
surprised
We
she's not on the
needed
way home
another
yet.
alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
What the fuck?
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
4th and 10.
Here we go. It's Mayfield.
Let's go. My ball.
Down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out
Nah,
there
he just tried going for it on 4th and down, 4th and 10, and didn't get it. It's my ball.
here in the fourth. But now
I've been fucking with him all game. I just been running it really down his throat. He said I can't run on him. I ran for over 160 yards on him.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't
Put a
connect
D.
on first. It's second down.
Oh, nice.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit.
Where's any of my players on the list?
For getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yeah, it's my linebacker. I'm surprised my rookie DN's not in there.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up.
Yo, there's no way that was a first down. I can go for a 4th and inches anywhere, right?
Year after year, the best
I gotta punt it, actually.
multifaceted.
If I'm a 14, I gotta punt.
Tight ends that can make plays through the air. When
What
you
can I
get
go
running
for it?
backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's 3 minutes left.
Time
Okay,
now
I'll
taken
go
by
for it.
Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
I'm gonna wait for him to be saying I can't go for a what? You gonna try to say it?
Less than a yard needed here
Yeah.
on fourth.
Alright, I'll talk to her. Yeah.
Again, Mahomes to throw. On target to Worthy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Has it downfield working the left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long. Back to the air, Mahomes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Bryce Hall picks it. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC.
Give me
Buccaneers,
chances
14
to see if
points
you can make
back.
them maximize from them.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. Culp with
Love
the
that
catch.
little route, huh?
And
You
he's
need a lot
taken
more to
down
do than that,
directly
buddy.
on that 43-yard line.
Keep doing them short routes. I love it.
They're in the hurry up. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Hit the clock.
That is
Tick,
your old
tick,
school
tick.
meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Baker. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Quite the strike to his
see what
tight
you
end,
got
and
now.
the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final
I'm already in
minute.
field goal range. You
They're
don't
ready
get this.
to try the onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Escapes a defender. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hauled in by Worthy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So score this a win for the Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get